Shut up, Lester.
How you
No one
doing?
cares. Hey, there is a new episode of Ruby up. I need to watch that tomorrow. Or later tonight.
Huh?
One of the two. Ruby. New episode.
Didn't realize that was still going.
Of course it is. Keep Montiome alive.
I don't know he died.
Technically the doctors killed him in a way.
What? Malpractice?
Hello, one and all, Center of the Cat here. Why? Let's start the new year with the beginning of GTA 5 Season 2 with Episode 1. And Happy New Year to you all. It is 2017.
2 in the morning for us, specifically.
Just ruin the joy, don't you? I am partially drunk through this whole episode.
I probably am too, but I'm not totally feeling it right now. So.
I am completely feeling it. I'm also a lightweight.
Apparently I'm not. I guess. Or maybe I'm just not drinking enough. I don't know. 'Cause I don't feel drunk. Probably.
I could change that.
I feel it. Depends. What are you gonna give me?
Half fireball, half vodka. No, wait. A quarter of vodka, 2/3 fireball, rum, and the rest is sweet tea.
That sounds like a pain in the throat. I'm good, thanks.
Well, no, you won't even taste the vodka. It's just mainly a shit ton of liquor. And I'm talking about hard liquor.
Right. But, nah, I'm good.
But we're also talking to me who drinks... who mainly drinks Hard Island iced teas, which are straight hard liquor.
Right.
And they taste so good. Yes, Endless, I am drunk, and Happy New Year to you. This is gonna be a fun night. Let's start with races.
Okay.
And let's see if I can drive properly. This is gonna end horribly.
You wanted to really end horribly?
I can make it end horribly.
Every time you lose, take the shot.
Do you want me to pass out?
Well,
If that's the case, I should probably call in.
your choice, man. But, you know.
Well, that's what I was thinking for Cards Against Humanity. Each person that loses has to take a shot.
I'd be down.
We'll do that for the real party.
Alright.
What does she do? What does Rose do anyways? You know what? I need to get in proper clothes because Santa outfit doesn't need to exist anymore, even though I do love it. I'll wear an outfit I haven't worn yet, so we'll do that. Let's get the Godfather in here. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Well, if they had a pinstripe fedora, that would just make everything easy. So should we do stunt races? Because we haven't done those in a long time, and I would love to do stunt races again.
Sure. Why not?
And then hopefully this year we can bring in random tracks that people have never seen before. In other words, custom tracks.
Right.
Yeah, why not? If it's me, it's gonna end horribly.
Yeah, give me a second.
Are we gonna turn collision off for these races or keep them on?
Feel like.
I am partially drunk, so it's probably. You need the PS4, Jill, not an Xbox. If you had an Xbox, you won't be able to play with us. They didn't do cross-platform.
Xbox is open to the idea of cross-platform, but Sony's still wary about it.
I thought they agreed to do it because I knew Call of Duty was supposed to be cross-platform. Same with another game. I think it was the sports games, but a lot of the new games, some games, PlayStation didn't want to do, like GTA and stuff like that. So I
Last I
thought.
heard, Sony hadn't officially answered the call, and were
Okay, because
basically saying, yeah, it's a neat idea, but we're not sure.
well, I mean, I can understand it. Because I kind of understand where PlayStation is coming from. I mean, PlayStation has done it before with PC.
Yes, but you also have to think that cross-platform between the PS4 and the Xbox One means that you have to make sure that not only does your hardware work together, which they've never done before, but they also have to make their networks work together, which they've never done before. And they may even have to set up specific servers that are cross-platform servers rather than their own servers that they normally run.
So, I did ask you earlier if you wanted to help Terry, because I'm willing to help Terry to get Brandon a PS4 for probably his birthday, depending on when that is.
I'm down if I get a freaking job.
Hey, I'll...
Yeah, if you, I mean, hopefully you have a job by then, depending on when his birthday is.
Would be nice, but you know, there's no guarantee.
I don't even know when his birthday is.
I don't remember off the top of my head, frankly.
I mean, if I have to pitch half, that's fine. 125 is nothing to me, pretty much.
Lucky shit.
But I'm not buying. I mean, I could buy a whole. I could buy him a whole new PlayStation. I mean, it's just that I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, it's nice that they're $269, but still, it's expensive. A vet that's open at 2 a.m. in the morning? I question this. I really question that.
She might also be in a different time zone than us.
No, because Rose and Jill live in the same time zone. They live in New Mexico.
Okay, then she's probably an on-call vet or a 24-hour clinic.
I forgot that does exist here in New Mexico.
Yep.
Because Tessa, rest in peace, Tessa, went to a 40-hour clinic. Be put down. Sad face. I still want a sugar glider though.
Two laps enough.
Meow meow. Yeah, 2 laps always. Because these tracks aren't too insane. Let's Turn off the radio.
Yeah,
No, I
and
need the
on
radio
all
off.
that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know those still existed here. Interesting. So hopefully we'll have new players later on in the series. Hopefully. Just depends on when they play the game.
Okay. You ready?
Oh yeah, always. Meow meow back to you too. Is that my parody? Yeah, that's mine. Oh, I love my grotty. What the hell? What happened to you? Well, also, the Grotty's my baby, and I actually own one, so kind of have a disadvantage with me owning one. Just wait till this is fully souped up. We'll never catch up. I love this car so much. It's just so sexy looking. So if I own this car, also, if I owned it in real life, I don't think it would be as fucked up. Still question, why do you own a car like that and work at Walmart? Bitch, I'm Heisenberg, motherfucker. What did I fucking YouTube pay for this car? That happened again. It's weird. So it's like, depending on how I land my grotty, it like hits an invisible wall. Remember that time I said I was like, I bet I could take certain turns, the turn like that big turn near the end of this race that has no edges, no guardrails. It was all. But you anything, I take this turn at full speed in my Grady, and I did. You're just like, what the fuck? It is annoying how they control the car. Well, I need to get used to it again. That's the thing. So how was everyone's New Year? I knew Combo's New Year happened at 1 because it's an hour behind us. 1 my time. And I forgot the track. No, Combo. Clean landing. Damn, I will be asleep at that time, most likely. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm asleep at that time. 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. tomorrow. Or today, I should say. Neither will I. I have a job tomorrow. Did you play more last night when I was asleep? Yeah, let's do a vote. Vinewood downhill.
No, I stopped playing GTA after you logged off.
Okay.
I went and recorded my Last Guardian video,
Jeez,
which will be
yeah,
going
I'll
up on my
definitely miss
channel
it.
tomorrow at noon Mountain Time.
So in other words, 11 in the morning for you, endless. And I'll probably be watching that video tomorrow. When I get home. Or during lunch, one of the two.
Yeah, it ended up like 36 minutes, so decent length.
That's about standard for some Let's Plays.
That's also including 9 minutes worth of unboxing.
I forgot about that. What's the Lucario? I want to take my Saintis for this one. Yeah. I'm not going to win this one. More fun working on the house. There's no way. Question, are you the only one that cleans at your house? Because to be honest, I know that too. Sometimes whisper, whisper. Wink, wink. To be honest, I have no clue. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you even bring a charger for your phone?
I meant to, and forgot.
I do have a backup plug somewhere that you can use. There's a cord out of the car. Let's see if I put my damn friend.
That's about 65% battery.
I don't even know why I'm trying to race you on bikes. Because there's no way in hell my bikes can keep up unless I upgrade my actual racing bikes.
But you're currently in the lead because you got thrown off the track.
That'll be gone in like 20. Shit. It depends on what you will probably pass me here pretty soon.
I'm right on your ass.
They still ready to pass me. Yeah, oh shit. I'm amazed you haven't, to be honest. Yep. If you magically get thrown off again, there's no way. It's also a point to point. No, actually, you stopped right before you hit it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, if you're new to GTA, races are probably the best way to rank up.
If you're new and don't have money, yeah.
Be right back, need coffee. Now, since I have my Sanchez fully upgraded, maybe, you might have a hard time. Just saying, maybe. I forgot I had a Doom buggy. Microme Sanchez might wreck your shit. Then we might have a fair race here. I know I figured out this. Ooh, fuck! I forgot Sanchez doesn't like tight turns.
Yeah. Certain segments, the Santa has light here, and on others, it feels like you need to racing bike.
And in this area. That barely missed. Hey. Oh fuck. Kinda wish the tracks were covered this stuff. That'd make the racing. But the racing tracks have like two versions. So tomorrow and Monday I need to play Destiny non-stop so I can finish my book. Especially if you don't know if you're going to be busy next week. If my schedule doesn't get fixed for this rest of the week, I'll be recording Silent Hill and hopefully finish it. And then start either Torok or Dino Crisis. Yes, I'll be doing one or the other. If I do Torok, I'm literally going to call it a cheat let's play, because I have to play it with the nostalgia I had back when I was a kid, where I cheated. But, yeah, it's technically like me playing Turok and saying how I feel at the end of it, and me playing Dino Crisis and saying how I feel and my opinion on what the better dinosaur game was. Now, I've never played Dino Crisis as a kid. I had Torah. I don't know, I always liked Torah. I love how it's like called Torok Dinosaur Hunter, 90% better humans than horned velociraptors.
Turok Dinosaur. Named in the original character.
That is true.
It's just ripping out popularity. For all I know, one of them might even be a movie tie-in, because I'm pretty sure that was
What? I need to see this.
pretty sure, yeah.
If there was, I gotta see this. The Rock. Yes, I'm that person that likes bad video game movies. Well, to a certain extent.
Technically bad.
Well, they're not technically bad. They're mainly...
B horror movies are good. They're so cheesy that you can't help but like them.
I think my thing with video game movies is that, you know, it's a different take on the game
Yeah, exactly.
for the people that are not going to play the games.
And that's one of the big things that
Most gamers don't understand.
not only gamers, but also comic book readers. That's the issue that comic book readers have with the Marvel movies. That it changes so much. They can never admit that it's because it's dominant for them. It's meant for people who would not otherwise be into the series.
Like me, who is a big Silent Hill fan, I still want to go see the second movie. I hated the first movie. But, I mean, I still want to go see the second movie. Which had enough Pyramid Head, but could still use more. Yes. Which I have to agree on that one part with people eating each other, which is kind of... Not Silent Hill. That was not Silent Hill in what's ever form, which bothered me.
Yeah, that scene was the only one that was to
Yeah, that scene bothered, like, didn't get to me, it just bothered me, because that's something that you wouldn't see in Silent Hill. Which race is this? This is Supers? Okay, Grotty. So you're in your CEO outfit. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your character does look better with black hair instead of the white. You kind of look like an old man.
I guess it was gray.
Oh yeah, well with the gray hair you look like an old man. No, you want to look like a young douchebag. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of odd if my character's playing with an old man if you think about it. But it is a new year, so things can change. Hopefully we can get more heists done. I would. That'll be also interesting to see what they bring in for the new year.
Yeah. I'm still really actually hoping that the speculation that people had start putting in maybe GTA.
That would be
Again,
awesome.
it's just speculation.
Shit. That turn was not going to happen. That might have screwed me for the whole race. Fuck! Yeah, that might screw me for the whole race. It's not that I'm having trouble, it's just that I underestimated the down point. And then my car kind of spun out before I was able to take the walls properly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because usually, I can keep this thing from spinning out.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows?
It's a
Who
really
knows?
fast car.
I might be able to catch up. Chat here in a
Going
moment.
back to the character appearance thing, if you really think about it, you could have played it off as your character being a douchebag, and then he's trying to make things waiting for my character to get your bucket so you can just take over the company.
My character would probably just kill you off and then take the company instead of just, waiting for you to die.
But first you need to get it to a strong value. And you need to make sure that you get the killing done right so that you're not close.
Do I have to go back into the... Don't I have to go back into... Do I have to go back into that conversation from last night about me using sulfuric acid?
No, no. But lack of evidence is not the problem. It's lack of motive. Man, who's clearly got a company that you want, and then you said to take over things, or that's the motive. They're going to be all over your ass. Because sulfuric acid or not, everybody's going to realize you killed the old man. So you got to do it right. You can't just be reckless.
Why? Why are you so glad that she's not over your shoulder watching this?
Probably because we're talking about how to kill people properly.
I mean, I can change it sexual if I have to.
I think that'd make it even worse for their opinion, but if you want,
I just need something. I just need you to say the right thing to change it sexual.
yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, well, a lot of the shit. No one, like grandparents don't ever like the shit that we listen to. It's because they're old and not hip, or whatever you want to call them. I
When
mean,
have you ever used the phrase hip?
I don't know what the term is anymore. You know what, I'm gonna try my esky against you.
Alright.
It just says stop masturbating.
Yes, I heard. There's an energy drink. So, he's telling you to stop jacking off and start fucking.
But I mean, if it's an energy drink, maybe that masturbating is the best option. 'Cause I mean, think how long you can Like, think how many times you masturbate with, like, an energy drink. If it was meant to give you energy.
I see where you're coming from, but the logic of the commercial there is that if you got all that energy, why waste it on your hand when you can just pound somebody with the sheets?
But getting to, the thing is, if you have to find someone to pound into the sheets.
True, but if you're hopped up on energy, you're gonna find someone.
Well, then that's just considered rape.
No, not necessarily. Because being hopped up on energy is not the same as being hopped up on a drug where you're stupid enough to actually raise it.
Or stupid enough to fuck the same person for 7 times in a row.
Basically, hey, this is only going to be the energy that's going to make you more active because that's how it is. And how it works.
Yes. But energy doesn't mean that you're gonna be fucking for so long. It's all about the stamina. All about the stamina.
Yeah.
Not yet, depending on what message you send. But it's all about the stamina. Why do you think most viewers like young men, they have that stamina like their old farts for husbands?
Not every dude cheats.
90%?
That high.
Is the 40 that cheats or the 40 that don't cheat? Okay. Hold on. Because I still feel like it's the 60, but what are you saying here?
Yeah, no. Based on what I've heard of basic concept, yeah.
I wouldn't mind a career.
But that's also stereotyping. That's bad. That sucks in America.
I wouldn't mind a single cougar. Most likely they're going to take care of you.
Yeah.
And give you whatever you want to stay. Until you become an old fart and they're tired of it. It's easy to please me. Food and video games.
Sure. Video games is an expensive hobby.
It is. Well, what's more expensive, Magic or video games?
That depends.
You just still need to get
Video
that
games,
game.
the average console game is $60 a pop. Whereas
That is
in
true.
Magic, you're spending $4.15 cards. So Magic is more. Magic is the epitome of the microtransaction economy.
That is true.
Trading card games are the epitome of microtransaction economies. Video games wish they could manage.
Well, I'm also looking at it.
Magic players,
I still wish.
players, video games are less likely to buy into the bullshit of. Okay, well, that's not necessarily true.
Did you hear?
Local minority
Did you hear that? Magic is going back to the original standard rules.
we mean
So no one likes the new rotation setup.
oh, it's gonna go back to
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's still going to be set up the same way. It's just that it's going to be rotation like that. Like they're still going to do the sets the way they're doing them. It's just that the rotation is going to be set up like 3 set blocks. Because no one likes rotation set after set. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Doing a rotation after every single set is pretty intense.
I just checked my phone. Yes, I did get it. Okay, we did that. We did that. Oh, okay.
Cinder, do you want any of these crackers and cheese?
Yes.
Get your ass out here.
Okay, give me a minute. What time of meat is
Hard salami and pepperoni. Still got the Sargento Colby Jack cheese and Sargento mild cheddar cheese. Round crispy crackers. Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck with my Banshee.
I'm in my LSU.
Oh, okay, so, shit.
You're probably gonna win this one.
Possibly. The Banshee is a fairly fast car. Unless you've upgraded your LG.
So the turbo start. Really good at getting close to that. Oh shit, the turn off on.
Banshee has shitty controls. Huh? No, Banshee has shitty steering. If it was that good, I think handling would be better, but... trying to catch up. I hate that slow down so much.
Me too.
I understand why it's there though, so you don't hit the pipe.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took somebody at Rockstar to figure out all these fucking races.
Well, it's also, I mean, it says Rockstar Teams, but it also depends on how many people they have working on the races and how many people, or how many teams.
Conceptualized. Like
Well, yeah.
somebody had to actually come up with the idea of all this crazy shit, and then somebody had to actually go in and make a mock-up.
My question is, did they have specific teams to make these tracks, or was it just, you know, one person?
I would assume it's a team, but normally the conceptualizing part is done by one person. The team actually goes in and builds. At least that's how I understand things like this work.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, for like the actual tracks being made.
For making them like actually into the game, yeah, it's a whole team. There's no way you can do that by yourself.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
Not the time I do it.
well, I meant like designing the tracks. Like, you know, how they're like, oh, well, let's put a jump here, let's put a jump there type build.
Like I said, someone, like one person would do the initial concept, and then the team would.
Did you send a new one?
Huh?
So, oh, I'm just reading my chat.
And after the initial concept, more people get involved and say, okay, how can we actually do this? And then the team starts working to figure out how to build the concept in game. And they would probably put in fake models and just fly through it. See if you was right.
The way I pictured it is like,
There they work out the kinks.
the way I pictured it is like, we have all these new cars. Let's make a DLC to put them in there.
I mean, that's, yeah, but not each individual race. Not the package as a whole.
Oh.
Each race would be initially conceptualized by one person. Probably different people for each race. After initially being told, hey, we're doing the Sun Races DLC, figure out something to do for it.
That's a good theory. I mean, I'm not surprised that you're beating me with your LG, because the LG is a fairly fast car.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the fastest cars you can buy.
This was the free car, though.
I know, but it's one of the fastest out there.
The ramp just fucking turned me for some reason.
Yeah, I'll have to check that in a minute. Check it after the race. Well, my fans have my number and they talk to me while I'm streaming.
Also, fun fact. Did you know that Rockstar North, the part of Rockstar that makes the GTA games, was bankrupt by Nintendo?
How?
They used to be a different company before they became Rockstar North. And they were told to make Body Harvest. It's supposed to be this whole game. Development, they have issues with it because of
For what console? Okay, so yeah, open world was still a new concept.
Yeah. And so, at the time, Nintendo noticed that they didn't have many third-party RPGs, and that was a popular market in Japan at the time. So they said, turn it into an RPG. And they were like, well, we can't really do that, but okay, I'll try. And then Nintendo of America was like, no, keep it as that's what's popular here. And so they had to keep changing the game, changing the game. Finally, it got to the point that Nintendo straight up said, okay, you know what, fuck it. We're going to pull our funding from you guys because you're not doing anything after 10 years. So, bye. And so, Nintendo pulled funding, and the company, I think it was called DMA Designs, if I remember right. They went under and ended up getting bought out by the parent company for Rockstar and got turned into Rockstar North. And then went on to make the Grand Theft Auto series, and they eventually released Body Harvest on the PlayStation 1.
Well, if you ever get a new PS4, I will. Damn it.
Also, do you know why Star Fox 2 was never released?
No.
Because Miyamoto was working on Star Fox 64 at the same time, and was really frustrated that these other guys got everything working just fine for Star Fox 2, and completed the game completely. It was 100% done, ready to ship it. But he wanted that code for Star Fox 64, so he pulled the plug on Star Fox 2 so that he could gut the code and use it for 64.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But didn't Japan get a full release for it or no?
No, it's never been released, ever. Because it was actually being developed by a third party. And
Because I noticed the Walker R-Ring in Star Fox Zero is from, originally was designed in Star Fox 2.
correct. But no, as far as I know, Star Fox 2 never actually got released. Because it was pulled in Japan. And so they never got released. And then 64 got released as scheduled because he got the code to be able to make it work the way he needed it to. Which Miyamoto himself was not able to figure out how to do. Whereas this other company did.
Interesting. Well, if I remember correctly, there was copies of it that flipped past.
I'm sure there were copies of it that got people, developers who like, spend too much time, let's keep it as a memory, and then end up getting it out of their hands through one media or another. That kind of thing happens a lot.
Because I know emulators have the full game, which means the game has to be released at least one way or another.
Maybe it did get released in Japan eventually, but it never got released stateside.
Yeah, we never got it, but Japan did.
Just one, the article
I remember watching a Did You Know Gaming for Star Fox, and 2 was released over in Japan, but we never got it. I'm not sure if Miyamoto didn't know it got released, or the developers made a copy for themselves after something, and I don't know. It's a possibility. There's many things that could happen. And into the water. On my screen, it shows your character actually just going over straight into the water.
Not surprised. But yeah, taking code from third-party developers like that. Miyamoto has done that a lot. He did that with Mario 64. And the code it was from was actually supposed to be a 3D platformer starring Yoshi. Yeah, but Miyamoto canned it, took the code, and used it for 64 Mario. But the company that made the original code ended up using it to create Croc. And that's why Croc looks a lot like Yoshi.
No, I never really noticed that until you brought that up.
I'd never noticed it either until I found that out. But yeah, they wanted to make him look as much like Yoshi as they could without getting in trouble. Because that's what he originally was Yoshi.
Yoshi is life. Well, that's my allergy. Huh. Which is pointless.
Majesta.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me this time, I'm sure. We have a land.
Goddamn!
Damn, that allergy's fucking aging.
How did I survive that? Much less probably.
That allergy's OP.
Apparently. Like I said, I don't think I've actually experienced this.
I should drive mine. I'm questioning how you beat an adjuster.
Right? Should be happy.
Now, if you beat my allergy, you did upgrade your allergy. I don't remember this course. I really don't. Oh my god, that was close. I saw that. I don't remember this course.
I don't really remember it either.
That is true.
Not their money to begin with.
'Cause I remember this being the most popular car that people would buy before stunt races. That's why I bought one. It wasn't that expensive either. Do you know how imports work or no? Because I wasn't sure if you steal cars and you just take them to the garage and they're automatically sold, or they're specific
I don't
cars.
know. I haven't looked into it because I'm not rich enough to purchase a garage.
Because I'm actually working trying to get a CEO office. Well, my sister sent me 40 bucks, so we'll find out. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. How's this gonna work? How's this gonna work? Fuck. Barely. Only because you got thrown off at the end of the track.
We actually did not technically crash into each other because we have non-contact. So we go through each other because we're ghosts.
I know I'm a weirdo, but that's just me.
Technically, we're all weird in our own way. It's just some more than others.
I'm weird to the point where it should be illegal. Like, I feel like if I die, or I need to go into a clinic for the government and get paid for them to dissect my brain.
I mean, you can sell your body to science for like $2.
That's not worth it.
No, it's not. It might have changed now, but in like the 70s, it was like $2. That was all your family would see for selling your body to science. So it was basically worthless. But people still did it because why not? You don't need it.
No, I mean, like, they need me to alive to dissect my brain. Just to see, like, what triggers 90% of the fucking shit I know.
Oh dear.
You said oh dear like it's a bad thing.
Well, I can't use the grotty.
Fucking pit maneuver me, you asshole. Karma's a bitch.
My camera glitched out hard there. I couldn't even see half of what was happening.
Oh, don't worry. My stream has all of it.
Karma's a bitch, just FYI. I love how I'm riding your ass and I just push you and I'm just like, I'm gonna make you roll over and all this other shit. I turned you into my bitch. I turned you into a female dog. How does that make you feel? I literally like ass drape your car so hard that I turned you into a female.
Waiting on the tits here, so didn't do it right.
Well, if you were constantly got rolled over for like ever, then you would have tits, but still. I only ass draped you so hard that you don't have a dick anymore. Isn't that good enough? Because 90% of my viewers probably just don't give a shit what I say. Or 90% of my viewers just go, you know what? He doesn't use these words in bad taste. I'm not gonna flag him. That's also a possible. Fuck. I got stuck on a light pole. My car became a pole dancer for a moment. And still wants to be one. You missed the pole dancing.
Yes, I know. By the time I got there, it looked like
Well, my car still wanted to be a pole dancer because it went straight towards another pole. Hey, I mean, if you really want to see it, wait till it's uploaded. You don't need to see me when I get behind you. You just need to feel it. No, I'm not drunk anymore. When I was laughing like mad at the beginning of this, I was drunk. I turn into the Joker because I constantly laugh when I'm drunk. Also when I'm high. But also if I was high, the you committed suicide would happen a lot more. Fuck, when I tried to play Destiny was I high? Oh my god. I was only able to do one strike and yeah, I kinda had to stop playing at that point. I couldn't focus enough to shoot things. That's because bullshit happened after the first lap. They put up that pole that I danced on back up. This is true.
It's the weird thing about GTA Online in general. I think even story mode does that. You break something or you kill somebody. You just go around the block a couple times, it's back.
I could probably do one more race before I call it a night.
Okay. Tired.
Well, that and it's also 3.
Oh. Right, you have work.
Yes. Why is that on?
What?
Destroy last place.
Uh-huh. Oh. It was on for a second because my controller was glitching.
Okay. The heater might not be on. Jill, ever thought about that? What? I passed the loops. The corkscrew. Hello, Nicolette? Sorry to say, but after one more race, the stream's gonna end. Well, why is that? Why would you have the worst night ever? Good old Cinder here is willing to listen. Silver knows I'm a good listener. Yes, I found that out. Here, good old Silver here has been a friend for a very long time. Fuck you. Good. How'd it feel? All I heard was better, so I'm not sure if it felt amazing or it could have been better.
It could have been better.
I'm not sure if you're top or bottom, so. That's probably why you didn't like getting fucked there. Especially in the last race. The other race, when I shoved my car straight up your ass. Wow, you should probably never talk to that friend again, possibly. But I've had friends like that. Like a friend that has destroyed a 3.5 year relationship with a girl that I dated by lying to her, and she decided to listen to him over me. Imagine how pissed off I was about that. I never wanted to see him again. That's why if I own a... That's what I question too, because I've never lied to her. I don't know. Oh, so close, yet so far away. Well, Nicolette, the best thing I can tell you to do is I try to be as what's the word I'm looking for? Active with my viewers as possible. So if you'd like, let's do the one that we never want to see ever again.
Which one was that?
The one with the cars I hate the most. The ones that shouldn't even exist. It is, let's see, when I stream, I always read my comments, even if I'm alone or with my other friends. So, I mean, if you would like to subscribe, that's up to you. I'm not saying that you have to. But if you ever have problems, good old Cinder here will listen. Because sometimes people like to vent off Steam, and I'm willing to listen. Because I have nothing better to do with my life than play video games and post it on the internet. It makes my friends feel horrible.
Kill me!
Is there purple? I want purple. I want purple. Purple. Don't kill him. It's my entertainment while I'm his entertainment. I love how it says Tubber and Rubber Products. Just think about that for a while. Son of a bitch, you're gonna win because you have a mini. I sold my mini for like 30 grand.
Yeah, I haven't yet. This is what popped up first.
If I beat you
Like, hey,
in this shitty car, I deserve props.
indeed. You might actually be this thing handles like ass.
So if Atomic also makes tires and rubber products, what do you think the other rubber product is?
I don't know. Maybe
Condoms?
those?
You and I were thinking the same thing. Actually, if there was a brand called Atomic, I'd probably buy it. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, mine might be radioactive with the shit I can do with it. I just leave it at that and you have no response.
That's a very vague statement, so yeah, I have nothing to say. You left me with literally nothing to work with. That's not how comedy works. I'm guessing it's comedy. I'm not good at comedy, shut up.
90% of the shit we talk about is improv. Come on.
Yeah, but that one was just too vague for me. I couldn't get anything out of it.
Oh, you could have made so much shit from that. I mean, unless you like those radioactive condoms, I mean, hell. I mean, if he gives you that wolf dick you always wanted, I mean, I don't blame you.
I don't need a radioactive for that.
What happens if you wanted the wolf dick on you?
I literally have products for that that can do that.
I'm very curious now.
Have you ever heard of the concept of a cock sheet?
That sounds painful.
No. It goes around the cock. Like it's literally just think of it like a Coke. A Jack.
So in other words, it's a lambskin condom that makes you dick with whatever you want.
No, it's still and it does not work as a condom because it does have a hole in the end. So if you want to have safe sex while wearing it, you still have to put the condom on underneath it.
That's some weird shit, man. I would just rather put on the radioactive condom and see what happens to my dick.
It'd be interesting, let's not lie, but I don't need it if I want to work it. I really want to work
Why not just have a real wolf dick instead of putting on a toy? that's an
And
option.
I'm pretty sure that a radioactive condom, A, is really difficult to get, but won't also be posted in national laws regarding radioactive materials.
Black market.
B, probably painful too. Not to mention the actual transformation. Like, legitimately, transformation would be fucking painful. This is why transformation porn always has everybody get extremely horny, so that the pleasure overrides the pain, and you can work through it without killing yourself or dying of shock.
I'm shocked that actually exists, sir.
Transformation porn is a thing. Well, for furries.
Cinder still
Like,
has
it's
some
not
innocence
actually
here, sir.
people.
But Cinder still has some innocence here. This is why there's no porn of Cinder.
I wasn't talking about him.
Still, Cinder has not seen this transformation porn. And Cinder is afraid to look up transformation porn.
Should be. Some of it's really fucked up, actually.
How many have you gotten off to is the question. Actually, don't answer that.
There's one artist that is really good. Let's put it that way.
So much snow. Deposit that 50 grand. Oh wait, I want to say it's gonna be. Because there's a new car. I want to say it's in southern southwest, but I might be wrong. Because I think it's a custom premiere. The Gauntlet looks more like a Mustang than the Dominator. Same with the Buffalo. Buffalo S.
I love how there's nobody in the chat who's just like, why the fuck are you guys talking about porn on a game stream?
Do you want my actual answer to that? Why the fuck not? You're dealing with me. This shit happens.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying I'm confused about the fact that we're talking about porn. That's normal for us at this point.
No, I was saying that for the viewers. I was like, this shit happens because I'm Cinder. Which should never happen, but it does. Really? The Jester was only 200, 240? Actually, you know what? There was a vehicle I wanted to buy in worse stocks. Probably shouldn't spend my money on fucking vehicles, but I will. Oh, I'm not ranked high enough for it. Can I buy it though?
Bill, we ain't just a little weird here. We crazy weird.
To you it's a little weird. To me it's fucking normal.
Yeah, for us it's normal. By most people's standards, it's fucking crazy.
I hear beeping. don't know where that was coming from. That was weird. Oh, the pristine comment. It's 100,000. I know I want the Nero. Interesting. Is it the Virgo I'm thinking of? Ooh, the Virgo's pretty. What does the tornado turn into? Ooh. I want to turn my car into that. That's interesting. Have you ever just gone like through the cars in Benny's and see like what the custom example is?
Not for a long time now.
Some of them are really freaking sexy.
Sure.
Oh, I got distracted by Benny's cars. What is it? They're pretty. Okay, so I did look at those. I don't think I looked at the... No, I did. Did I look at all of them now? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Well, you know what? Let me go to Legendary Motorsports. Oh, hey, the bike's on sale. It's on sale? Hmm. I have them stored by price. Because the bike's not 2.2 mil anymore, it's 1.6 mil. The Grotti's still more expensive than that bike, that's insane. Oh, that's... Well, that's pretty much it for the night, guys. I have work tomorrow, so I should at least get some sleep and finish my alcohol and sleep, so I don't have a massive hangover when I decide to get up. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time.
Hi.
If I can find the broadcast button. What the? I hit the wrong button. I feel stupid.